cantilever cabinet that really needs to be rebuilt. You can see down here that this particle board, I mean, it's not, there's no point. And it's actually warped badly enough that I can't lower the cabinet back down. But that's okay. So I'm gonna need to fabricate, sorry, you're looking at the storage there. I'm gonna need to fabricate something for it. And it's gonna need to be, looks like, what is that? Looks like 45 3/8 by 19.5. So this is gonna be where the stove and the sink are. I just stepped on a plastic thing there. Now, I wanna take this sink and get it cleaned up and see if maybe we can reuse it. I don't know. If not, we'll find another sink. I do think this is kind of interesting. It's on the angle here, which means that you get, you know, but then again, I mean, I think having a nice one that actually reaches everything. And then, you know, I think, depending on how I did that plumbing, we might be able to do a little bit lower or a little bit deeper sink, which would be nice. Anyway, so that's the cantilever cabinet. I'm gonna go ahead and find, I put this in here. I guess I'm gonna figure out, let's see, how to take this off, because I'm pretty sure, whoops, you know what? It helps if you have your thingy going the right way. I think this is mostly the cover here, at least I hope it is. Because, you know, if not, the entire cabinet could fall over. Anyhow, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Let's see. Alrighty, so that is indeed simply, I didn't even have to unscrew that. Check that out. All right, so this is the cantilever mechanism cover. And I think I'm gonna have to try and fabricate something. Because if you can see, it's cracked. Unless maybe is that the design? No, this one's cracked too, but I genuinely don't think that's the design. Because, oh, hey look, bottle jack and a ruler. Okay, cool. Because there was a screw that went zinging off that attached here. So, no, please don't touch that. So there's this bolt here, and there's the bolt, and this, it looks like metal mounting that, whoop, sorry, does not mount to my daughter's head. Hi. It looks like, no, I'm bending over. I'm not going to pick you up right now. Looks like it attaches there. Ooh, yeah, and you can see right there how bad that particle board is. So I'm taking a little bit closer look at the cantilever mechanism. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can do some research on it. I tried Googling it and didn't find a lot of great information. But the chain is in really surprisingly good shape. You know, there's whatever that is, but for being part of the original trailer, this mechanism is actually holding up really well. Wow, check that out. I know the tiny human wants to be in my video because she's silly. Are we okay with her being on the video? Okay. The reason I ask is because we don't share a lot of pictures of the tiny human online. So I don't want to be like, oh, hey, look, she's on my YouTube video, and have John go, we didn't talk about this. So yeah. So there's a fair bit of water damage here. You can see because the laminate's peeling up here. Hi! And evidently I cannot do anything because I need to snuggle a tiny human. So I'm going to do some looking around to see what I can find on this cantilever mechanism. So you can see this is where it's anchored to. And if this cabinet were in decent shape, then it'd be great because, you know, I could go ahead and cantilever the sink down, but it's not. So, and then this is the top of the mechanism. Like I said, for being its original, are you putting things away for me? How helpful. What else are you going to put away? Huh? You don't know? Okay. So, but I mean, for being original to the camper, honestly, this is in a lot better shape than I was expecting. So anyway, that's the cantilever mechanism. So I'm going to need to rebuild this cabinet and the cabinet underneath it. So that's going to be my biggest thing. Obviously, the cabinet underneath it is considerably wider. It also covers up this wheel well. So we'll have to figure that out. I'm assuming there was something that sat on top of this. But I don't know. Well, hi, tiny human. And this is the world's most amazing and patient husband who lets me buy absolutely random trailers with the, oh, it won't be that bad. And he hasn't looked at me and said, no, really, it's that bad yet. Please note the yet.
Don't push me.
I know. I said, please note the yet. So anyway, so there you go. Okay, so we're starting with a shot into the front yard. What you see on the ground there is actually the entire cantilever mechanism to get a cabinet up off the ground and up to counter height. So really, from what Dave and I can tell, and Dave's a friend of mine that's helping me. Hi Dave, hi Lisa. The width of the cantilever is actually determined by the width of the bar, which is just a bent bar. So we might be able to do a slightly longer cantilever if we wanted, or move it. So anyway, on to what I did today. I didn't take pictures beforehand because y'all saw all the stuff yesterday, and I figured it was kind of pointless. So I present a naked sink area. This is the front bunk area. So there's the front bunk, which I'm still trying to figure out. We have some extra pieces floating around that we don't know what they are. So John's trying to find an owner's manual to see if we can figure out what this is. This is the cover for the cantilever mechanism so the chain isn't exposed. So we're going to need another one of those. Actually another two of those, because the failure point of the plastic is obviously pretty bad. Anyway, so here we go. This is where that cabinet was. This, as you can see, has water lines, and then that's a gas line. There is an electrical outlet and a switch here, which I'm assuming is for an outside light. I don't know. I need to figure out where that goes. I need to get that brace off too. So you can see the original color of the floor, which really isn't that bad. It actually looks like our old camper. This is the window, which is supposed to be pushed out. So I'm kind of wondering if some of those pieces don't actually belong in here, you know, as some sort of like frame that goes out. Anyway, here's the wheel well, and this is for the thermostat and the gas detector. That's the wiring for that. This is another switch. And then of course we have this disgusting curtain, or whatchamacallit, shade, which is supposed to be Velcroed up, I think. There's Velcro there. Oh no, this is sticky Velcro. Huh. I guess, like, I don't know, was this originally toggled up? Anyway, I'm gonna roll it. It's disgusting though, so I'll spare you that. Here we go. So that's basically what I've done. The stove is there. It's completely dismantled. This is the top of the stove. This is an LED light strip, so I think we're going to try and salvage this. So there's the top of the stove. And it's over the fridge. One of the things that Dave suggested was actually going ahead and moving the sink and stove from where it is now over here. Basically, because that would be a little bit more convenient with the fridge and whatnot. So I'm thinking about that. One of the nice things is if we use the cantilever again, well, I need to measure and make sure. we'd have to make a bit of clearance here because the mechanism would seat down in here. But then at least we'd have all of our fridge and cooking and sink all together. So that would be it. And then dinette. So one of the things I'm going to be doing is, where did that trim board? I don't know. Must have ripped it off already. So my next is going to demolish the dinette area and see if I can get a look at the freshwater tanks underneath. Anyway, so that's it for this morning. Oh, we did pull the light that was there down, so you can kind of get an idea here. This is just, I mean, you know, the plastic was stuck to it. You can see that. So anyway, that's what I got for today. It looks like it's going to start raining, so I'm going to go ahead and close up the camper and see about making a dump run here shortly. And I'm going to get the cantilever thing out of the mail. Please don't look at my garden. It's terrible. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so I've kind of got this wedged up. It actually helps a lot with the feeling in here. I mean, you can see that you've got this kind of out here, and then it pans over and you've got the dinette coming out. So pretty helpful. So I think what I'm going to do is, this is obviously, it's a warped board. So I kind of wonder if this isn't supposed to sit here, you know, and kind of hold that up. I mean, really, that's one of the only things I can think of, unless somehow you're supposed to use these, but they're not, I mean, they're adjustable, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, close up because it looks like we're going to get some rain. It's kind of gray, kind of yucky. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.